So as you can see, 300ZX is home and runs, kinda. Currently exhaustless and working with a pretty bad misfire issue. And I'm pretty positive I understand why it's misfiring. I'm gonna show you right here. If you look at my connectors down in here, if you can even see them, I don't think you can see anything, but if I just lightly pull, if I'm pulling on the right thing, yeah, if I just lightly pull up, look at that. That's an injector connector, because they are all very brittle, 30 years old, and no longer hold on to the injectors. So today I'm putting on new ones. And now the plan is to get those all installed and then drive it to an exhaust shop and have the exhaust built, because the turbos that I put on here are Gretti's, which is different than the stock Garrett's, and the downpipes aren't the same. So it doesn't bolt up to the exhaust I have currently. So I'm just going to get a custom exhaust made, just the downpipes. So right now it is straight up just turbo out, and it's loud as hell and misfire. So I have no idea how good it's actually running, because I have no way to actually test how good it's running. So once I get this part fixed, the wiring harness, so that it's like safe to drive, then I'm driving it literally like 5 blocks down the road to an exhaust shop, have them fix the exhaust for me, and then we'll be able to actually start messing with it and make sure it's all functioning properly. But I mean, it does drive. I drove it home from work, and it makes it, and it's manual. So I can show that to you. See? Go. Boop, 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 boop. So that's awesome. I was really not happy with the automatic transmission that came in the car. So, and the new engine looks nice. It's got 40,000 miles on it. It's much cleaner. I deleted a ton of shit. It no longer has the water jackets, which is coolant to the throttle bodies. That got deleted. The EGR, which was right here, that got deleted, and the air exhaust intake stuff that's back here and goes up and all that, that got deleted too. So the engine got 3 deletes, and it's the 3 deletes that pretty much everyone recommends. And then I also deleted Hikis, switched it over to a NA that has power steering fluid on it, because I was filling it up. It's got an NA power steering reservoir along with an NA, I don't know if you can really see it at all, it's down there, an NA power steering pump. The twin turbo one has a dual chamber pump, which is extra weight and an extra chamber that you don't need when you delete Hikis. So you have to run an extra line, and I just said screw it, got the NA stuff. So it's all just single pump, just like a regular power steering system. It works great. So really, honestly, the car drives completely different without Hikis. Like, that made a massive difference. So yeah, first things for, oh, also I replaced every single line pretty much and hose in this thing. All these, all brand new. Every single, well, that's not a line, that's a cable. But every single line is brand new, every vacuum line. And then everything that I could get Z1 silicone hoses for, I did. The whole PCB system, all the intake stuff, all the boost things, the coolant stuff, all that. It's all silicone. And yeah, tried to future-proof it as much as I could. Put a new fuel filter on it. Put a new battery in it. Put a lot of things in it. New gaskets on the whole thing. So I have no oil leaks now, which is really nice, because my old engine had a significant amount of oil leaks. So the engine should theoretically be really sturdy, compression tested nicely. So that's the current hope. But yeah, now it's time to try and fix the wiring stuff, so that way it's drivable, basically. And then, yeah, I'm rambling, so we'll just get to working.
And with a smile like an ocean wave, you catapulted around the sun to meet me at the other side and tell me that you found it fun. Swimming in the UV rays, you shouted like the sound of thunder booming through my stupid shades and shook all of the ground undone. I slipped into your beauty like a mudslide, and on my search I found nothing but upsides. Your arms extend like branches, and whenever we touch I feel the bark begin to soften up at all my sappy punchlines. Maybe that's the reason. You're my earth, you're the planet, you're the grass, the wind and tides. And now that you're gone, I feel so out of place. And now that you're gone, I'm just drifting through space. And now that you're gone, I feel so out of place. And now that you're gone, I'm just drifting through space. And when we split up like Pangea, I was hoping that we could reform a land bridge between our separate pieces of the earth before our disconnect began to breed a species that would hurt much more than carnivores, herbivores, recklessness, or urban swarm. Or maybe I could wash up on a certain shore, smiling past a long night of drinking in the lights above the island, watching lightning flash every time you open up your eyelids. Gentle smirks exploding like a fire in the sky until you scared away the forest creatures sleeping in the trees, and they began to huddle next to me, weeping in the leaves. See, I watched you change the temperature, increasing the degrees until the warmth was just enough to let them nestle into peace. I never thought there'd be a problem that we couldn't solve when you control the weather's climate and the sea levels and all. But I suppose that when an earthquake splits the crust among the faults, I shouldn't act as if the damage wouldn't break up those involved. You were my earth, you were the planet, you were the grass, the wind and tides. And now that you're gone, I feel so out of place. And now that you're gone, I'm just drifting through space. And now that you're gone, I feel so out of place. And now that you're gone, I'm just drifting through space.
So with that, now the way that it is, which is pinned together, I'm only doing the one right now because that was the one that was causing me issues. So now it's time to start it and see how it runs. Make sure it's neutral. It's gonna be loud, but honestly, it is so hard to tell if it's running right with basically open headers. I can't tell at all what it's supposed to sound like. I think that's right. The whole car isn't shaking, so that's a good sign. I mean, it doesn't sound bad. I mean, it does sound bad, but it doesn't sound crazy. Oh, God. I don't know what that put sound is. I don't know if that's a different misfire or what. See, it's not doing it right now. It sounds great right now. Loud as hell, but it sounds good. Sounds healthy, at least. I'd say it sounds great. It feels good too. I really just need to put that get that exhaust put on here. That's gonna make a big difference. I'm sure I look like an idiot with the GoPro on my head on the wrong side of the car, being loud as fuck. Oh well. Man, I'm excited. It feels a million times better. Interesting. I just lost my boost gauge. I wonder if I just blew that off. I'm gonna have to throw a zip tie on that or something. That's better than nothing. Alright. Hopefully I don't lose boost pressure, my boost gauge this time, because I can't comfortably give it anything with no ability to see my boost. This thing is kind of nuts. Like, I can't wait to get it tuned, and I should be able to do all that before Import Alliance this October. So I should be able to bring both my cars to import. I'm stoked. I'm really, really excited. None of my cars have working e-brakes. Man, oh, it feels good. It feels really good. I'm excited. Shoot, that was fun. I'm really stoked to get this thing, like, it is drivable, that's for sure. I just safe to drive. Not that it's unsafe, but I don't want to damage anything. But hell, that's the first time, you're experiencing the first time I've actually get to drive this thing. Because when I got it home, I just limped it home from my shop so I could have it here. Because it was misfiring like crazy. But shoot, that thing feels amazing. I'm stoked. I'm really, really excited. I'm just going to sign off on the GoPro. Because I don't feel like grabbing the other camera to sign off. But if you guys did enjoy this video, please leave a like. Subscribe for more content on that guy, and on that guy, and maybe on that guy. Probably not that guy. Actually, probably some on that guy. I got too many cars. That one is my girlfriend's, the Yaris. The other 4 are mine. But, gosh, I'm so stoked. I'm so excited. Anyway, I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace out.